Hey guys, it's Benjamin with Benjamin's Exotics, and I have to be a little bit quieter right now because it's actually about 9:15 a.m. in the morning, and I'm waiting for the ball python shipment to come in right now from FedEx. And as you guys can see, we can kind of turn the camera around right about there. Well, 9:16 a.m. right now, and I'm just basically sitting here answering some of your guys' comments and stuff that we have on YouTube, and doing some stuff on Instagram. But we are waiting for the package right now from FedEx, like I said, so once it gets here, it'll be instantaneous for you guys. But once it gets here, we can do the unboxing, and that should be relatively soon, so right about now. Okay guys, so she literally just came in the shipment, and the FedEx guys signed everything, age approval and everything, so FedEx did their job this time. A few times before that, they kind of skipped out on that, but she is right here in this box. We can go ahead and turn the camera around and I'll give you guys a up close of the unboxing. I think I'll probably just do this by hand. Normally I set it up on a tripod, but this should work relatively good for today's unboxing. Now she is of course going to go into quarantine and everything like that once we unbox her and everything. And we are opening her in the reptile rooms. Some people are going to say that, you know, and even I wouldn't recommend doing this too much because you could, you know, have some disease spread, but I've looked up, you know, different I guess reviews on this breeder and stuff like that, and nothing bad. And I mean, I talked to him a lot, you know, 20 plus emails, and seems like a really good guy. And if he's seen anything whatsoever, we'll of course take the snake out of this room, and the entire table will be F10s, basically, you know, cleaned down, and it'll kill any bacteria. So let's see what we got. So first thing I always check for after we open these boxes, as you can see, identification we have right here, common name ball python 1, and then this is all the information, proven breeder, cinnamon female. So you guys can obviously see what this snake is. There's the hat. She had a clutch, 6 eggs, all fertile. She was last fed on Sunday, March 24, frozen thawed, medium wrap. This is what I'm looking for. I love frozen thawed. I really don't like dealing with live. So, and here she is. And I also look for if we have a heat pack, which we do. And this heat pack is still very warm. If we can find, let's go ahead and grab, you can see some heat tape on the ground. Let's go ahead and grab our heat gun right here, our temperature gun, and just see what we got on this guy. So, right about 103 degrees, nothing too hot, nothing too cold, and this box has been open for a little while, but I mean, we can shoot down in here and see we're hitting like 83 in some places, a little bit cooler over here on the side, but I'm going to put that up and see if we can get this girl open. So let's see how he has her secured. She's obviously in this bag right here, and he looks like he just has her secured with the little zip tie. So we're going to cut that guy off, and then we can unbox this girl. And I think there's just one heat pack in there. Yeah, so like I said, we're going to cut this off, and then you guys will see her out of the bag. So I was finally able to bust that zip tie off, which is actually a lot harder than I thought it was going to be. He had a pretty thick one in there. And I should say, this is coming from Anthony Fleming Reptiles. I think you can find him on Morph Market. He might have a Facebook, stuff like that. I'm not 100% sure on the Facebook, but definitely on Morph Market. Let's go ahead and unbox this girl. Just feeling her in this bag, you can tell she's got some weight to her. I think the people at FedEx reported that this box was like 5 pounds, something like that. So she's, you know, good amount over 2,000 grams. And from the pictures, she also could put some weight on, of course, for the breeding season. So should be well over 2,000 grams once you start getting some food into her. And I'm not being mean or anything. I'm just gonna try to slide her out as effectively as possible. And like I said, we will, of course, if we see anything, you know, weird, we can F10 the table. But there we go. I just saw a glimpse of the side of her. Come on, girl. A newspaper in there or just a snake? Nope. And check that out. Now this is an adult cinnamon female ball python. Feeling her, she honestly is a little bit cold. Nothing too bad though. It's not like she's freezing. And looks like she's hiding her head, of course. Kind of a stressful shipment. But this is her right here. You can kind of see next to my hand. She's probably, I mean, this is a good sized girl. Like I said, the people at FedEx said that this box is like 5 pounds or something like that, which is, I think, like 2,100 grams. And she, like you can see, she can even put on some weight, to be 100% honest, when she's going to have eggs or anything like that for breeding. So she's going to be well over 2,000 grams, which is awesome. And I really wanted to add this female to our collection because I didn't want to have to go out and raise up a cinnamon female from a baby, because I mean, you're looking at 2.5, 3 years down the road. So picking up this female, she's exactly what I'm looking for. I love the high black going down the back, really wacky pattern on some of her alien heads. And the cinnamon, if you breed 2 of these guys together, we won't be planning on doing that, but you put 2 of these guys together and you're actually going to get the super cinnamons, which are completely black. And I mean, some people say you should and shouldn't because you can't have the kinks and defects and stuff like that. But let's see if we can see her head. I don't want to stress her out too much, and I will do a inspection of this snake, but there you go. Check out that head. And I mean, she is in shed like the box said, so even now, I mean, she looks great, but she's in shed, or she's going into shed at least. She's not in blue yet, but I mean, she'll be shedding out in the next week or so. We'll get her set up in quarantine, and I mean, she looks amazing. I haven't looked at her belly too much, but it looks like I don't see any scale rot, no scale problems. All of her scales look perfect. I just looked at her head, and you can tell that she's going through a shed cycle right now. And of course, we'll check her for RI, anything like that. And I know it's been a very stressful shipment, so I don't want to stress her out too much. But I mean, looking at her tail, you can see that she's definitely had a clutch or two of eggs before. I think he said last time she had 6 eggs. She'll probably do a little bit more this time, but we're just going to see. She won't be going this season, of course, because I just don't think she has the weight for it. And I would never breed an animal that just came in. But probably next season, we'll see what we can do with this girl. Maybe put her to some clown, banana stuff. Tell me what you guys are thinking down in the comment section below. So this is this girl. We're going to go ahead and get her set up in quarantine. One last look. You guys can see her belly. Again, when they get shipped out, some people don't agree with, you know, shipping snakes. It can be a stressful process, but all we're gonna do is go ahead and make sure that we get her set up in her quarantine cage on some heat, nice dry bedding, and, you know, fresh water, everything like that. So she's gonna be set up real good, and she's been an absolutely amazing addition to our ball python collection. There, I got her untangled a little bit. We can get a little bit better of a shot. I mean, you can tell the snake's got some age to it. Look at that head. Now, I don't know her temperament. Most ball pythons are great. But, I mean, just next to my hand, you can tell she's got a pretty good sized head. I mean, especially for a snake of this age. So she's probably around, once she puts on some more weight, she'll probably be not the biggest ball python we have, but second biggest, next to the Mojave female, who's just absolutely huge and is sitting up in that rack right there, waiting to drop some eggs in the next 40 or 50 days. But, again, amazing addition to the collection, and just look at that head. Just absolutely amazing coloration on this adult female. So I hope you guys did enjoy and benefit from today's video. Could you guys do a few quick favors before we go? Can you guys go down and make sure to smash that like button, and also hit that big red subscribe button as well if you are new to the channel. If you guys have any questions, comments, or concerns, please leave all those down in the comment section below. I want to thank you guys very much for watching today's video, and I'll see you guys in the next video.